When I was younger, I weren't too good at school, and instead of going to school one day a week, I used to go to a florist. I think it's quite therapeutic, to be fair. We've had some really unusual requests, like we've done a Betty Boop, we've done the Queen's Crown, Trotter's Car, a 3D dog, a cream cake, lawnmower, quite a lot of things really that you probably wouldn't ever expect to see at funerals.
So we opened our bistro on the 4th of August 2016.
I've had a shop for 10 years now.
Nearly 8 years.
We're coming up to our 3rd year.
Just over 4 years.
The shop has been Dorothy Marchant's florist for over 50 years.
And we've been in Bexhill for 30 years in Sackville Road.
We work at it. It's hard work, but we enjoy it.
So my granddad had his first barrow in Rolt Street in Deptford. He then progressed to a horse and cart. He then moved on to a lorry over the years, and he had all his wares on the back of a lorry door knocking around the Downham estate. And then he had a shop in Verdant Lane, Catford, of which he stayed to for many years. My father, Jim Carroll, was a Saturday boy and ended up courting my mum, hence I'm here today, and it really become a family thing. So I'm now 4th generation greengrocer. The shop itself is open at 5 o'clock in the morning to the general public if they're up.
We get down there about 6 o'clock in the morning.
Getting up about 6:30.
8:45 we open up.
Open at 10, people start coming in.
If we're getting a delivery that day, that normally comes by about 11 o'clock.
Take a lunch break between 12 and 1.
From about 12 till sort of 2:30. That's quite intense then, every table's taken normally.
And we usually close about 4:30.
Probably we get out there at 5:30, depending on how busy we've been.
Frame and fork first. To assemble that, you need a headset, put the handlebar, put the wheels, put the bottom bracket, put the group set, and more or less bicycle done. In a community, by today, I serviced more than 1,500 bikes.
Yeah, we're a specialist in typewriters. We've got 3 of us doing it, and it's very difficult work to do. It is old technology, but people have gone back to it like they did with vinyl records. It's like a phenomenon that's grown. Each one tells another, and it just goes like that.
Really important how we design and display the window. It's the first thing that people see. It's what attracts people to the shop.
My window display is important because people can see what I represent.
But yeah, we just got like all different steps of like stages in the window, and then we just top it up really with all different cactuses.
We've tried to make it bright and colourful.
So we have 3 fully dressed mannequins. And then around the mannequins on the floor, what we do is we display a range of shirts.
In the art of how my grandparents used to do it, it's all very much about the colours.
What we've decided to do is put much more good lighting in our window.
We've got over 300 different types of sweets in the shop. Sherbet lemons, rhubarb and custards. We've got American hard gums, wine gums, lemon sherbons, milk chocolate raisins, peanuts, Brazil nuts, almonds, lots of licorice, Belgian chocolates as well. Big range.
You have to be flexible,
Hard-working,
Friendly.
respectful,
resilient,
Caring and compassionate.
knowledgeable.
and you have to be patient.
Our menu is unique in as much as you couldn't get it anywhere else in Bexhill. I'd say we have a nucleus of 100, 150 people that come all the time. Now, to me, that's fantastic. They just keep returning. So that's what we're about, you know, good clientele, looking after them.
The reason I get out of bed in the morning is because I'm addicted to making things. I think you have to have an element of being obsessive compulsive about what you do to keep going. I had a friend a few years ago and she worked out I probably made 50,000 items, and that was a few years ago.
Passing trade is diminishing year on year.
It is fairly lively, but there's not enough people walking by.
Yeah, we're a forgotten road.
For the high street, to be quite honest, we've seen a lot of businesses going,
There are shops that are sat empty year after year.
and we're just hoping that obviously other ones come along and replace the empty shops rather than everybody go.
When the pandemic happened, we were forced to close.
We had to shut the shop, obviously.
We still worked, but we didn't open our doors.
Figures went right down because of the shop was shut, you know.
It was a tough time. It was a really tough time.
It's never ending, owning your own business. The challenges just keep coming thick and fast. But this is where you have to just deal with one at a time and make sure you keep going forward.